Alright, in this little video I'm going to show you how to use ActiveWeb for continuous development because ActiveWeb allows you to load new Java code on the fly and create new classes. So let's start the application. This is a little project called Simple. You can download it from ActiveWeb website. mvn jt run is the command to run it under a JT Maven plugin as a container. Let's just wait a few moments until the application starts up. Okay, it's up. Alright, let's access it with a localhost 8080 and navigate to the application. The application is pretty simple. The books CRUD example and dependency injection example are to show you various ways that you can use ActiveWeb, but we're going to do something else right now. So why don't we build a timer server, basically a time server. A time server is something that serves time, something very, very simple. So let's just type time, and of course we're going to get a 404 resource not found, but most importantly we see this class not found exception, time controller. So let's go and add that time controller on the fly. Controllers, new Java class. Okay, the time controller is there. Let's refresh the page, and we get a 404, but a different exception. Basically, this one is saying that the time controller exists, but it's not really a controller because it didn't inherit the app controller. Let's inherit the app controller, and import it as well. Refresh the page, and we still get a 404 and the resource not found, but now the message says no such method exception, time controller index. This one is missing. Let's go ahead and add that one as well. These type of methods in ActiveWeb are not called methods, they're called actions. Okay, at this point the index method doesn't have to have anything. Refresh the page, file not found exception, time index ftl. So we're going to have to add a corresponding view for this action. The views are located under webinf views, and there you see subdirectories that correspond to controller names. So obviously we need to create a new directory here, call it time, and then we're going to add a new file here, index.ftl. The name of the file that represents a view also corresponds to the name of the action that was executed. That's one of the many ActiveWeb conventions. So let's type a message here. And the time now is, let's refresh the page and see what we get. And now we get a working application. Now all we have to do is add a small piece of dynamic data. Let's say view time, new date, and we'll import Java util date. So the view method really says view this object under this name. Okay, when we refresh the view we get the same page, obviously, because we didn't do anything on the page. So on the page itself all we have to do is stick the time interpolated value. Alright, refresh, and now we get another exception. This one is from FreeMarker. ActiveWeb is based on FreeMarker. Basically it says that you passed in a date and I really have no idea how to handle it. So what we can do, we can use a built-in date time to display it. Okay, and once we refresh, now we're getting a fully functioning application. Well, I hope you enjoyed it, and by the way, you probably noticed that during all this time that I added a new class and modified its code and added a new template and never restarted the container, and that's the idea. Happy coding.